What is going on, guys? Sensor here, and today I'm bringing you a gameplay commentary on the map Slumps CTF. This is a competitive scrim, just a nice friendly little scrim against Team Farico. Obviously one of the best skilled teams in the game, in my opinion, easily a top 8 team. They're definitely a contender for the Dallas MLG tournament and the COD XP, or COD World Championship Series, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, nonetheless, this is a great team right here. They've been around for a long time. They've been playing great together. Obviously, they're doing well online. And as you can see in this gameplay, right off the break, I pushed the middle and I got killed by Karma. You're going to see a lot in the beginning of this game. I'm going to be dying a lot right away. I'm just literally sprinting out, trying to get into blue. And their goal and the best thing to do on this map, and I can't disagree with it, is to hold blue. So they're going to do everything in their power to stay alive on the blue side of the map, because if we could get control like we do right here, I could get a pull out. Right there, I didn't know that they were in the back of their base, and I didn't think that a 3-piece would happen. I thought I just wanted to make something happen, and if we did die, we'd spawn off at our flag. So it's not too big of a deal if I pulled it out and try to get a pull. It's worth the risk in that situation. So that's what I did, and I got taken out by Killa. And as you can see, I'm pushing blue again, and I just get taken out by Mur. And I go on like a 6 or 7 death streak off the break of the CTF. I just keep on dying in the middle. I have no luck. What happens when you start dying a lot, you start playing stupid. You start running around, and your conscience isn't really as good as it would be if you had some kill streaks going. Like right there, I just died again, just running aimlessly and getting shot in the back. No map awareness by myself. That's something I need to work on. And Capture the Flag in general is a game mode that I really need to practice, myself and Bob. I think it holds our team back. I think our hardpoint game is really good, if not the best in the game. We have a very solid hardpoint game. Our S&D game is there. Obviously, we lost the other day to Unite in a Game 3 decisive search and destroy round. But I think our S&D game is good, and it's only going to improve. I'm one of the best search players in the game, in my opinion. And I always make sure my team knows how to play and set up on search. So I'm not too worried about that. This is the mode right here. This map. Slums in particular is probably our best out of the 3, and then you have Standoff and Raid, which we are just terrible on. I think Saints and Fears do a great job at slaying, but Bob and I need to do a better job at pulling flags. All of us are aware that our CTF game is definitely struggling at this point. If you guys didn't know, we played the 4v4 CTF tournament the other day, and we lost some amateur team I never heard of. We just played terrible, and we had no motivation to play, and it was just a rough experience, but it's just an online tournament for like $100 a person, so it's not too big of a deal. It's all practice in the end, and you just got to move on and get over it. I wasn't really too worried about it, but this is something that I wanted to talk about in this commentary. Fears was calling me out, saying, you got to step it up, man. You're the leader of this team. You're the vocal point of this team. You're the captain of the team, and you can't be letting us down. So I agree with him, and right now, at this point in my life, I think in my competitive career, this is a low point in my career because I'm not playing to the level I know I could play at. I know that I have a lot more capabilities and potential than I'm showing right here in this game. Like I said, this is a great team, but I think I could be the best. And, you got to believe you could be the best to be the best. So I should be doing a lot better than I am right now. As you can see, like I just missed the shot. I had 2 guys, and the aim assist kind of screwed me. I went for the guy on the left. The aim assist pulled me to the right. Then when I went to the right, it was too late. But like those little plays right there is what defines great players. Like a great player, for example, Scump, would have been able to react quick enough to kill at least one of them. That's like one of those little plays you need to make in game if you want to be a great player. You got to be able to do the little stuff right, because that's what separates the pros from the AMs. But moving on to the topic of discussion, low points in life, and how to avoid these and prevent them and get out of them. Like I try to say, I'm not a doctor, I'm not some therapist or anything, but this is a thought that goes through my mind all the time. And if I could help you guys, and if I could share any of the advice that works for myself, and if I could carry that on to you guys, then that's going to be great, because I love to make people feel better and make them feel good about themselves. And if anyone has a problem in life, I like to try to help them out. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I just like to help people. I think it makes me feel better inside knowing that I helped somebody, and when they tell me that they feel better, and if I help them out and anything I said to them worked, then it makes me feel good. So whenever something like this happens, and outside of gaming too, if anything in my life happens, for example, right now my stepdad's in the hospital. He has a bad heart, he has a bad kidney and liver, and it's his fault. He drinks way too much. He knows he drinks too much. He's not like one of those raging alcoholics. He doesn't have like any rage when he drinks, and he gets all his work done. It's just that he likes to drink, and it's a bad thing, and now he's in the hospital. He's been in there for about 5 days, and hopefully he's going to be okay, and this will be a learning lesson for him. But this is what I mean by lows in my life. I have this happening right now with myself. I'm playing bad. I'm letting my team down, and my team's counting on me to step it up and play better. So one of the things I'm just going to tell myself is just to relax, and I just got to keep playing, because the only thing you can do is keep playing the game. So I think if I'm just going to keep playing the game and focus on myself and not try to overthink anything, then I'll be alright. This has worked for me in the past. For example, in the Black Ops season, I got a lot of criticism from my teammates on Next Threat. I was dropped from the team twice, although I went to every single LAN event with them. Parasite picked up a 3-piece right there with that foul. I'm sorry, that gun is just stupid. All you have to do is literally strafe around with stock and red dot and FMJ, and literally just like stay up and be stationary and post it up, and you can kill anybody with that gun. And I don't know who that was, but he got destroyed. But I think the foul and the cap 40s have to go. Anyways, back on topic. So if I know that I'm slumping, and I know if I'm playing bad, and I could feel it, like I know when I'm playing bad. It's not like I'm unaware of it. I could see it in my gameplay as I'm playing. I just try to go back to the basics, remember where I came from, remember that the game is kind of simple. You just got to push up, watch what your teammates aren't watching, and just do your job, win your gunfights, So I just try not to think too much, not let anyone get to me, whether it's people on social media, on Twitter, some of the colleagues and people that I play with a lot, like Parasite, for example, gives me a lot of shit on Twitter. I'm not trying to single him out or anything, but I get a lot of shit on Twitter because of how I act, and that's okay. I'm okay with it. It's just my personality, and that's how I am. So if I'm going to get shit on Twitter, I got to step it up, and I got to play to my potential. And whenever I could shut people up, it just makes me feel a lot better inside. So I also think of that. But you just got to, in general, surround yourself with happy thoughts and happy people, and people that make you happy. I think that's one of the best ways to handle it. If you're ever in a situation where you're depressed, or if something's just not going your way, or if you're not doing well in school, if you're having a family argument, if your friends are mad at you for something, or if you're just playing bad at Call of Duty and you have a lot of stress on your plate, because I'm sure all of us, or at least everyone who watches this video, knows something about Call of Duty and watches Call of Duty a lot and plays Call of Duty. So you guys know whenever you're in a slump and your teammates are blaming you, or whatever the case may be, they're blaming you for whatever happens in the game, if you do good or bad, and they just put a lot of stress on you. I'm not the first one to be in that situation. I'm not the last. I know a lot of you guys have probably been in that situation as well, where you just have so much stress on you to perform and you don't know what to do. And that's Murr. Murr just got destroyed right there. I pulled the flag out. We had 3 dead. We should have got this cap. I don't know what happened here. Saints got killed by Parasite. Killer killed me. We really should have been able to get that cap out, but that's not the point. So, yeah, anyways, you just gotta be happy, do things that make you happy. For example, whenever I'm slumping, like I am right now, I'd consider myself to be in a slump. I just try to surround myself with happy thoughts. I try to get my schoolwork done. I try to get as much stress off my plate as possible. So I did all my schoolwork last night. I went to the gym. I'm really close with all my coworkers. Everyone at my gym's friendly to me. I have a lot of friends that I just see at the gym every day, like the everyday people. So I try to have little conversations with them, something to make me smile. Those cap 40s gotta go. Those things are stupid. But it's like those little things. I get a good workout. I talk to my coworkers. I enjoy myself. I laugh. I try to make jokes, and it makes you feel better inside. And slowly, when you put all this stuff together, and if you start playing a little bit better, you get some kills, you make some big plays, your confidence just builds up, and before you know it, you're out of the slump. I could give you guys a real life example with Merc. I remember in MW3, I love this. I remember Merc was in a really bad slump off the beginning of the game. I think this was before any EGL or Frag Cup. He knew he was in a slump. He posted it on Twitter a lot. His teammates knew it. And he has some of the best teammates. I'll just throw that out there. I think he had Big Timer, Rambo, and Scump. They were really supportive with him. They didn't really give him too much shit. I remember watching their live streams all the time and everything they would say on Twitter, and they were really supportive of him because they knew what type of player he was and what he could bring to the team. And he would say it almost every day. He's like, listen, man, I'm slumping. I don't know what to do. And I think I tweeted him once saying, just keep playing your game. You're a great player. The last memory I had of Merc was him 1v4 clutching my team at Nationals to keep his team in the game. And they almost came back and beat us from that. So, obviously, he's a great top player. He's won a lot of tournaments. So, he knows he's a great player. And, he just kept playing, and he went on to win every single tournament in Modern Warfare 3 and place second at the last one. So, that's not too bad. his confidence just built up, kind of like how yours can too. You know, if your confidence is down, you just gotta do the little things to build yourself up and get better. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm going to the gym, I'm working out, I'm doing my schoolwork, I'm taking care of myself, I'm getting everything done, and then I'm playing Call of Duty. So hopefully this doesn't last too long. Hopefully I could snap out of it and move on. So that's the end of this commentary. Oh, and before I go, I just want to know, is it imperative that you get family members stuff for Valentine's Day? Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video. Peace out, guys.